What is up, great people of the world? Mr. Jake here, bringing you another Smite video. Now, this video, the reason why I uploaded it is it was a quick surrender, a surrender of 10. We actually went 12-0 on this team, and it's not because we had some special, fancy, overpowered team. You know, they had a pretty good team comp themselves. It simply was, one, we outplayed them, obviously. Two, the communication that my team had is probably the best communication I have had in a conquest in months. That's just it. This has been the best communication I have seen in months of playing just casual conquests. Now, one other thing that I've noticed is my mid lane works so well with the jungle. Because he noticed that I was getting kills upon kills upon kills, and he needed to help me take out these camps because I'm just killing. Like, I'm going lane to lane to lane and poking people like a jungle should, but I was doing it so much that I needed a little bit of help from him to be able to take out these camps and make sure that my team is able to get their buffs. So when you're watching this video, check out how this mid lane really steps up and kind of leads with the camps that are like the speed camp, the damage camp, and the back two harpies. He basically said these are ours. Well, and then the front harpies, obviously in the center of the lane. He said these 6 camps, these are my responsibility to make sure that I'm letting you know that, hey, we need to get these done. And he does it very, very well. So watch ANNUBIS and how he communicates with the jungle. If you admitted something you're about to go into, he's definitely one to watch. He did a fantastic job. The whole team just did a fantastic job, and I'm excited. I've got to be up in the next like 6 hours to get ready for work, so I'm just really tired and feel like talking a lot. Good luck. So yeah, just had a really awesome game, and reason being is all communication. That's all it takes in this game, is to have great communication with your team. That is ultimately what's going to make or break a game. I see so many games where teams just fall apart because they have no communication at all. And sometimes I'm on that side of that team. And it does get frustrating, and I try not to harass those players because that's not going to help them. That's not going to make them better. But, you know, sometimes you try and help people, and they don't even listen to you. They don't take any advice from you at all. They're just going to do whatever the hell they're going to do, and they don't care about anything because it's a casual game. Well, the problem with that is Smite doesn't have a I don't give a shit lobby. They don't have that. There's co-op versus AI, but that's for brand new freaking people that are like, okay, well, maybe I won't go into a real game because I'll probably get crushed. Well, you're right, you probably will get crushed. But Smite doesn't have like the next level above that, like, hey, let's just go in here and have fun, and you know, we can be competitive in here, and I'm sure people will be, but it's not going to cause a big deal whether you win or lose. It shouldn't count towards your win or loss ratio. Even in regular casual games, it should just be a bullshit. We don't care what we're doing, and just it'd be so easy just to add a button for that, so that it doesn't count against you. But I've been on those teams, and it's so terrible to be in those games and to have even, especially that one guy that's usually he's the Loki or the Hoi Yi that's just harassing everybody and telling everybody they're fucking noobs and they don't know how to play the game and blah 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 blah. You know, sometimes you just get outplayed, and that's fine, that's okay, and it's a lot easier to accept when you get outplayed. I think whenever you're playing with your clan, you're playing with people, you know, it's a little bit easier to accept that because you're talking to those people over curse. You're talking to them, communicating with them, and you know, you just got outplayed, and you know you got outplayed because you can talk to people. Whenever you don't have curse and you're in these games, you have to use your VGS as much as humanly possible, especially if you are lane. If you are not a jungle should still obviously do that, but if you are in your lane, you absolutely 100%, even if you're not even sure if they left your fucking lane, you have to call that they're missing. They're no longer in my lane. You need to learn to tell them, hey, they've returned to base, and they're reporting back. You've got to be able to tell your team those things so that they know what the hell is going on outside of their lane. There's so many different ways that they can get ganked and get screwed from you not doing those, and that's what I'm seeing in a lot of my games. Is there's just not any communication. Like people just don't care. Especially once they start getting, maybe the game didn't start off really great and it's nobody's fault, it's just it didn't start off the best. Well, then they stopped caring because they've gotten harassed to the point where they don't give a shit. So they're not going to call anything. They're not necessarily potentially feeding, but they're also not in the game. They're not, you know, wanting to push to that next level and bring the game back. They don't care what happens.
No problem.
I know I'm ranting and raving about communication, but it is so essential in this game mode that I really wish might had some limitations to playing this game. I wish they required you to have curse, required you to have some type of voice, or even have some kind of in-game option, something, so that you always have the ability to talk to your teammates. And I know they've got VGS. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about actual voice, because it is so important to have that. Because the VGS, you can screw up. I screw it up all the time because I can't freaking type. But sometimes you have to say so many things, and you can't do that while you're fighting 3 people. It's not feasible. So I don't play really any ranked conquest. I'm curious how that goes in that world when you jump in and you've got a team of 5 people. How many of those people legitimately have curse? And I always try and put in there anytime I join these games. I always put join team if you have curse. Just, obviously because you want to have curse on if you've got it. But I can't imagine playing ranked games of conquest without being able to actually talk to people. That just in itself blows my mind. But you can see, we're kind of watching this video, how much this ANNUBIS is helping me with these camps.
Thanks.
It's unreal. He's doing such a great job for me.
Nice job.
Yeah, just a great game. These guys were not that great. They got outplayed a lot. Man. So that has a lot to do with it too. But at the same time, just that awesomeness they showed here.
Nice job.
Just watching the map, having map awareness. Now, the one thing this team didn't do a whole lot is ward. And I think the reason being is they did at the beginning, but they started not warding anymore just because I think we had a level difference on them, and they knew they were kind of bad. I know that's not really a reason to not buy wards. You still should, but I think that's the one thing that we probably could have done a little bit better is ward. Just so I know what the hell is going on, so that everybody just has that little bit extra map awareness, that little bit of extra knowing what's going on in each lane and what's happening. That's really what buying awards and having map awareness is about. It's about knowing who's killing your freaking teammates, how are they killing your teammates. You can watch, you can see what they're doing if you've got wards. You can see maybe they're coming from the left jungle every single time, and you can kind of see the motion of the god if you've got a ward and see what they're doing. Exactly. So that helps. Anyway, I hope you guys liked this video. I don't mean to rant and rave. I wasn't really prepared to do this, and I'm tired as hell. But I wanted to upload this video to show you how awesome this was, because of just simple communication. That's the only reason why we won this game. Not completely the only reason, but that's pretty much the biggest reason why we won this game. This team had a really good team comp, and they very well could have outplayed us, but I think their communication, they didn't have any, and there was probably somebody in the game harassing, I can imagine. And that's ultimately what will kill a team faster than anything. If you've got any comments or you want to say anything on top of that, and maybe what you guys do to be able to effectively have good communication in your own games, please leave a comment at the bottom and say, hey man, this is what we do that really helps us to have map awareness and be able to make sure everybody's on the same page with everything without feeling like we need to harass anybody. So please do that. Like the video, subscribe if you want. I'll have more videos up in the near future. I've got a lot of things planned, so I hope you all have a good night. God bless, and I'll talk to y'all later.
I'll attack middle lanes. Yes. Returning to base. But not close enough.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Be careful!
Okay.
I will cut your life streams.
Retreat middle lane.
Slay an enemy.
Nice job.
Time has
You
come.
rock.
Enemy missing right. Your middle tower is under attack.
Okay.
Come to me.
Night will always
Nice job.
return.
Enemy missing right.
Retreat!
You have slain an enemy.
You rock.
I
Bye.
Hi.
be right back.
Enemy missing middle. Okay.
Enemy missing right.
Okay.
Enemy missing left! Enemy spotted!
I'm returning to base. Be right back.
Okay.
Be careful, middle.
Okay.
On my way. Enemy missing right.
Silence.
Hell, we must fly.
Retreat!
An enemy
Cancel
has been
that.
slain.
I'm the greatest.
Okay.
Good game.
Good game. That's too bad.
I'm the best around.